Okay, so before we were working on finding area when we had these rectangles and arrays. This time we are going to work on finding the different lengths and widths of each rectangle. So when we are given problems like this, we will have a rectangle with all the different areas. And so I see that this section is 2x, this section is 12x, this section is 8. And then it also tells us that the width is the same for all of those sections. So I know that means I need to find a common factor. So what I would do to find a common factor is I'm going to make tree diagrams for each of my numbers. So I have 2. Well, 2 can only be broken down into 2 and 1. Okay, 8. 8 I could break down into 2 and 4, which can also break down into 2 and 2. And 12, I could break down into 6 and 2, which is 3 and 2. So I see the one number that all of these have in common is a 2. So that tells me that my width over here would be a 2. So I can pull 2 out of all of these factors. So if I had 2x plus 12x plus 8, which is what this represents, then I could pull a 2 out of each number. So I divide each by 2. And so now I have x plus 6x plus 4. And out here, I would put that in parentheses and then put my 2 on the outside. That way I could distribute it if I needed to. But right now I don't. So then I could go through and label. Okay, so if I have 2 there, well, now I know that this section is just going to be x. This section is going to be 6x. And this section would just be 4. And then that way you find all the lengths and all the widths of your rectangle. So I'm going to have you guys practice one that has the rectangle. And then I'm going to have you practice one that doesn't have the rectangle. If you need to draw it, you can. If not, that's fine. You could just find the factors and factor that out. So with this one here, you guys, it asks you to write the product and the sum of this. So if I looked at my problem, if I wanted to write the product, my product is what I wrote of the 2x plus 6x plus 4. This is my product. And my sum is what I wrote here of my 2x plus 12x plus 8. So you guys can do it. Go ahead and try that, and then I will be back.